Hello, this is Mrinmay Varode representing Team Rico Friendly along with my partner Rahul Sandani. Both of us are seniors and juniors technologists and have signed up the Project Green Challenge for the second time. It gives us immense pleasure to become a part of this journey and even look forward to remain associated in future throughout our lifetimes. As we all can see, this is a letter photo collage which demonstrates our 30 days engaging submissions right from day 1 to day 30. This journey of Project Green Challenge 2020 has made a lifelong impact on us and people who are far and nearly associated with us. This venture inspired us to undertake challenges for the betterment of our planet along with our well being, which was no less than a beautiful adventure, which involved making various call to actions, which made transformative impacts on youth like us, our friends, neighbors, colleagues, juniors, etc. It made us aware of various mitigations we need to make a difference, no matter how small or large they might be, and which made us a truly inspiring eco hero. The 30 Days Impact of Project Green Challenge has been a major contributor in grooming us right from an eco zero to an eco hero. Also, I would like to add that the journey of becoming an eco hero is not associated only with being a part of PGC, but it's a lifelong association with planet and a commitment made to protect and nurture it and every biotic and abiotic component, individual or in association with it. So basically, focusing your attention to the crux of today's presentation, that is our climate action project, which is utilization of floral waste for production of incense sticks. So you all must be baffled about why our climate action project revolves around the floral waste. So to bring to your notice, India is a country of culture, traditions, and diversities. Every festival in India is inclusive of offering flowers to deities, idols, and sacred places of pilgrimage compulsorily. Hence, flowers are an inseparable part of Indian culture and festival. Floral waste is generated largely from temples, sacred rivers, tourist attractions, and wedding decors. Floral waste is categorized under organic waste and has been a cause of concern at places of pilgrimage and temples. Floral waste has led to contamination of water bodies and has bad impact on quality of water along with quality of aquatic flora and fauna, which degradation of floral waste is an extremely slow and time consuming process, and to our surprise it takes longer time to decompose as compared to the domestic waste which has been generated from our kitchens, and it can also lead to outbreak of severe diseases due to the leachate into the rivers and water bodies during the rainy season. Moving to the next slide, how are we going to actually work over our climate action project? What would be the proposed method? We have framed it in the form of steps. So basically, there are 5 steps. The first step involves collection of floral waste from temples and wedding decors for processing. Later, separating the flowers and drying the petals under the shade after washing them with water to get rid of pesticidal load. Step 3 would be obtaining fine powder after grinding the petals using a size reducing equipment by adding essential oils or coconut oil to the sieved powder along with natural binding agents. Step 4 would be rolling out incense sticks over tiny twigs of trees by hand rolling technique. And finally, the step 5 would be furnishing our eco friendly incense sticks, which would be free from charcoal and which would not cause particulate matter air pollution. So, taking our project to the next level would be mobilizing our climate action project, approaching social activists, political leaders, organizations like Turning Green, of course, production units to spread the message and inform about our climate action project, conduct awareness programs through call to action and by printing posters and pasting them at pilgrimages, especially in local languages, so that pilgrimages get to know about it. Implement intersectional environmentalism by providing employment opportunities to unrecognized and vulnerable parts of society, especially women and poor communities. Avoid the rivers and air from getting polluted. So basically, what would be the expertise and skill sets required? The first and foremost requirement of our climate action project would be labor and volunteers who are acquainted with the knowledge of different types of flowers and their phytoconstituents, access to reach the floral waste which is generated at pilgrimages and sacred rivers, Open and airy space required for efficient drying of floral petals, a size reducing equipment, skilled labor, and availability of resources such as water and financial aids. What would be the expected challenges? Refusal of pilgrims for not offering flowers to the sacred places, unavailability of skilled labor, basically, and volunteers, difficulty in segregation of floral waste from the site of generation, transportation factors, decomposition of organic waste, hygiene concerns, climatic conditions may interfere with drying of petals except during summers. Other uses of floral wastes are like vermicomposting, extraction of organic dyes and essential oils, biosurfactant production, biosorption, production of incense sticks and rose water, biogas generation, and basically raw material for preparation of or production of handmade paper. Towards the main slide, merits or impacts of our climate action project would be production of eco-friendly product and which is actually generating best out of waste, complete utilization of floral waste, eradication of water pollution and outbreak of diseases, retention of water quality, more conscious masses, economically feasible and practical, of course, provides employment opportunities to vulnerables, and it is a handmade product made with love. So basically, we have prepared a simple Canva design which demonstrates why our product is more significant. It causes no air pollution, it is stress releasing, it promotes small scale producers, it is free from charcoal, it is made from floral waste, it is handmade, and it provides employment opportunities to vulnerables. What would be the future prospects with floral waste, producing handmade papers, producing mosquito repellent sticks from leaves which are offered and flowers which are poisonous, setting up flower recycling plants at maximum districts of our states? We also did feasibility testing, like why our project is feasible, because it utilizes organic waste to transform into an eco-friendly alternative, low economic and production cost, low consumption of energy as it relies on climatic conditions, biodegradable packaging which would be free from plastic, utilization of leftovers from organic matter, ensuring employment opportunities to vulnerables, and it definitely requires less skill. Timeline studies, after having discussions with mentors today, our timeline basically extends from December till January, till midweek of January. The studies include targeting temples and event planners, looking for volunteers and willing employees, distribution of labor and responsibilities, further transportation of floral waste to shop floor, collection of raw material and further processing, packaging of finished goods into biodegradable packs, approaching social media platforms, and finally, we would do assessment, impact assessment. So this project is basically inspired by Help Us Green, and we definitely want to thank Project Green Challenge for providing us a platform and an opportunity to present this year again. It's a complete 60-day efforts, and we really thank Project Green Challenge for making us a truly inspiring eco hero. Thank you so much.